Well, all right. Hello there. Good to see y'all. Just checking in with myself here, making sure I can't even see what shirt I'm wearing. Look, I had to get so tight on this thing that you can't even see my shirt. Whatever. It's all good. We're all here having a good time. Thank y'all for tuning in to the OraCola. I think I got all the wall out. I just scared Elmo. I'm so sorry, Prince. But thank you for joining me. Hey, Goo, good to see you. Oh, it's all good. I'm late every time. I'm at least 1 or 2 minutes late every single time. So, whatever. If you're late, it's all good. We will make it work. And hey, if you missed the show, the nice thing about being on YouTube is that it will be replaying whenever you want it. So, if you missed the show, you can always watch it later. Yes. Oh my goodness. That's right. Y'all are moving. You closed yesterday, if I remember, the 13th. So I assume it all went well. The papers got signed. The money changed hands, theoretically. Maybe not actually, but I don't know. Maybe you did a cash deal. But yeah, congrats. And let me know when y'all get moved because I think I might send y'all a little housewarming present. I think I might have something for y'all. So just send me a DM and let me know your new address whenever y'all get settled. I don't want to send it now because I know trying to like juggle new shit when you're moving is the worst. So yeah. Okay, y'all. Well, I suppose I should just start in on the whole intro since we already started gabbing. Hello, I'm Arcieola. Welcome to the OraCola. It is what's the date? Oh my god. It's the 14th of December, 2022. Can you fucking believe it? December 14th. It's almost Christmas. What? Crazy. Anywho, I'm going to be here for about the next hour reading oracles for y'all. So if you have a question, an existential crisis, some kind of thing you need guidance from the universe on, then put your question in the chat. Choose your oracle. Make sure you write that oracle in all caps. Now, the list of oracles is in the description box down below. And some of y'all who are regulars, which is pretty much everyone who watches the show, know about some of the secret oracles. So you can always claim them, but they're all listed down there. There's a ton of them. Probably too many oracles, if I'm going to be honest. I think I need to pare it down, but I'm loath to give one of them up because sometimes they have good advice. Anyway, so put your question in the chat. Choose your oracle. Make sure it's written in all caps, and then I will get to it during the show. Actually, while we're all talking about the chat, make sure you choose live chat. Go up to your chat box and click the down arrow, and then choose the live chat because the default is typically the top chat, which is not usually everything. So. Hey, Patrick, good to see you. Glad you are on line. So we got Goo Patrick, we got Prance. Ooh, Prance already has a question. Excellent. Well, we will get to it momentarily. However, we like to do a little ritual at the top of the show just to invite the universe to come and investigate our wants and complaints with us and just make it a nice space for the universe. Just clear the energy. So, we're going to do our little ritual before we get to any oracling. And if you have your own ritual that you like to do, then of course you may do it now. The thing that I like to do is burn some sacred wood. That's the first thing I like to do. I got my old wood and my new wood here. They are going duo. They're like a duet now. So we got to get both of them going. This is just going to make sure all the air is nice and sweet for the universe. It smells a lot like dog. This is that time of year when the AC doesn't come on and the heat don't come on and you just have like a stale smell in your house unless you open all the windows. I got two windows in my fucking house. I got a patio door and I got my rape window in my bedroom, which is like down on the floor. Like it's not even a high window. It is like on the floor. Any old person could just like crawl on in there. So I call it my rape window. Not saying that it's like inviting people in. I'm just saying if they wanted to get in, it would be really easy. So I have two windows in my house. That is how privileged I am. I got two windows. Okay, so after we did the burning of the sacred wood, we're going to ring that sacred bell, let the universe know that we're here, and chase away any negative energies with this sweet tinkling of this copper bell. Okay, there we go. And then we got our pathogen wand here. Now, I changed the batteries, but I discovered it's got like a short in it. So I don't know if it's going to turn. Oh, whoa, it turned on. Okay. Yeah, all right. So we're going to wave this around just to make sure we get rid of any pathogens, whether or not they're man-made or natural. We don't care. We don't discriminate. We don't want any pathogens. We're discriminating against all the pathogens. Yep. I'm going to do that real quick. And then we're going to also spray a little abundance spray. This is for abundance of good things. We're just going to spritz that over us and let it rain down upon us. And if you have any abundance you would like to share with OraCola, you may do so through Venmo or PayPal, arcieocola, ARCIECOLA, for both of them. You can also hit that description box down below and get all of that info for you. All right, and then finally, last but not least, I'm just touching my phallus here. My mic phallus is, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. It looks okay, but it don't feel good. You know what I mean? Woo! All right, and then we're gonna do our anointment with the Florida water of our chakras, just so we can make sure we got everything nice and spinning for the universe, just going up and down. Oh, yeah. Lovely. All right. Now we can get to some oracle questions. My goodness, y'all are impatient. Okay. I see. Prince had Mr. Dick Wood. I don't like my positioning of my holiday lights. Should I move them? Well, let's see what Mr. Dick Wood has to say. Ooh, why not? Sure. Here's the thing. When it comes to holiday lights and holiday decorations, it is entirely up to you. And if you put them up and you think, this ain't working for me, and you have the energy to fix it, now that's two things. Like you have to want to fix it and have the energy to fix it, to do it. And sometimes it's just enough of a problem to get the fucking thing up to begin with. So if you don't feel like fixing it like enough to actually do it, don't give yourself a hard time. It's fine. It'll be fine, whatever. But if you're really feeling like you should and you're feeling like you might have the energy for it, then yeah, sure. Fix that fucking shit. Fix it. But don't make yourself feel bad if you don't, because it's okay. You at least got the damn thing up. I have 0 lights up. 0, no tree, no lights, no decoration. The only thing holiday that I got up in my house are some Christmas cards that some folks were kind enough to send, because I never send fucking Christmas cards. I'm the worst person. I'm bad. I don't give no presents. I don't send no Christmas cards. I am the worst. But some sweet folks still send me cards. So I have them up on my fridge with some magnets. But that's the only holiday shit I got going on. So if you don't got no holiday shit going on, it's fine with me. And you should not feel no shame. Woo! All right. Let's see. We're going to scroll on up. Hey, Carol Jean, good to see you. I'm wearing your earrings, hun. I decided to wear the teacup and the saucer because this necklace is a little bit ostentatious. So I thought I'd go a little bit subtle on the ear decor. Anywho, excuse me. Okay. Good magic hate ball. Ooh, something for Karen. Should Patrick and I be wearing lead underwear on account of the early Christmas present I gave him today? Ooh, okay. Well, I don't know what that present could be, because that sounds very personal. But let's see what Karen has to say. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can read it, but it came up real fast. Hold on. Let me get my raters. Get my raters. No, don't fall on the floor. Okay, good, I caught it. Oh God. The trials of getting old. It is certain. Karen says yes, you need to wear them lead panties 100%. I don't know if she'll show you. Of course not. But she said it was certain. So, yeah, I would get in on them lead line drawers if I were you. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. I'm going to scroll right on back up, make sure I didn't miss nobody. Nope, we're good. It's not something we should talk about in YouTube that the FBI probably watches. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. When it comes to the OraCola and YouTube, this is a very tenuous relationship. I think I've discussed it before. I'm pretty sure I say things that would get me banned if I had like 100,000 subscribers. But lucky for y'all, I just have a few subscribers. And most people don't watch my show live, they watch it later. And thank goodness most of them don't seem to be complaining about what I do. Because if at least one of them decided that it was worth their time to complain about some bullshit I said, then yes, I could get banned. I could get taken off the air. I could get like done. And then I have to move to some like lame platform like Rumble, or I don't know. There's a bunch of them. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying they ain't like the YouTube. YouTube has had some time to build its shit up. It knows what it's doing well, and that's why everybody's still on fucking YouTube. Now, I will not be going to TikTok or any of them other short form platforms because I don't have the bandwidth, number one. And number two, I don't like the fact that we're training our youth to only have the attention span for 1 minute. I don't think that's right. I think we need to let people kind of mature into the understanding that, yes, they might need to pay attention to something for more than 5 minutes. But yes, I will not participate in that crap. But yeah, if you are looking for the OraCola to be professional, that's as pro as it gets. Me explaining to you my thinking and how it works. Okay. Ooh, Mr. Dick Wood has another one from Carol Jean. Will I wake up with a migraine in the morning? Gosh, I hope not. That sounds miserable. But let's ask. Never. No, you're not going to have one. So, yeah, just go to bed tonight. Tell yourself it ain't going to happen because, one, I said it wasn't going to happen. And then, number two, Mr. Dick Wood said it wasn't going to happen. And then, migraine is not going to happen. No migraine in the morning because you willed it to be. Yes. Dallas bound. Hell yeah. I assume you're going up to visit with some folks. So hopefully you will have a good trip. Okay. Ooh, it looks like we have no other questions from the chat. I'm going to double check the internets for any questions on the social medias that I do still have, which is the old people socials. I got the Facebook, I got the Instagram, I got the YouTube. I have Twitter, but I never use it. It's just kind of a dummy account. I like just post shit on Instagram and then send it to Twitter, but I don't actually engage with Twitter. Rarely. Mainly because I forgot my login and I don't know how to do it. So, doesn't look like we got any on Instagram. Although I did get a suspicious creeper email. We'll see. They always start off by like, "Hey," and then you don't reply. And they're like, "Hi, how are you doing?" And it's like, okay, weird person that looks like they might be foreign, but you don't know. One of them. Okay, let me go on to the Facebook. I don't think I have one there. Usually don't. Nope. All right. Well, it's up to y'all tonight to supply the questions, which means everybody here gets many, 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 many questions answered. Lucky y'all. Okay. Ooh, you volunteered to paint the new house. Oh my God. Here's the thing. I painted a house a couple times in my life. Both times I seriously regret. I regret it. Painting sucks. There's a reason why painting is a trade. There's a reason why people get paid a lot of money to fucking paint. It sucks. I know it seems like it's easy. Like you'll just be rolling that shit on and then no, it's a lot more complicated and it's a lot of standing up on your feet for a long time and it's a lot of smelling fumes and it's a lot of like frustration and a lot of getting paint all over your shit. Yes, painting sucks. And I'm so sorry you volunteered to do it because I don't think you're going to have fun. But whatever, maybe you're one of them weirdos that loves it. I'm just saying there's a reason people get paid for it. Okay. Oh, my necklace. I got this from a friend who was like, "This is too fancy for me." I'm like, "What? This is a Tuesday for me or a Wednesday if you must." I'm not opposed to fake jewels as long as they sparkle. Woohoo. Well, as long as you like painting, honestly, as long as you like it, I give my blessing. I'm just saying from my experience, I did not love it and I fucking hate it every second. Oh, Patrick, what does the Book of Revelation have to say about Fauci getting prosecuted based on Twitter dumps? All right, we'll look it up. But I'm telling you right now, Fauci is not getting prosecuted for anything. And if he gets any kind of repercussions at all, they will be just a slap on the wrist because he was a willing person. He's been willing through this whole thing. He's like Satan's altar boy. He is the person who is doing the bidding of the devil and he's doing it good enough that the devil is going to give him a little pat on the head and like if he gets scorched a little bit from the flames, it's just a little bit of a scorch. It's not going to like bring him down. Besides, he's like 85. He's going to die any fucking day anyway. So he ain't got long. If he lets anything hang out, it's going to be the bare minimum. It's going to be the definition of limited hangout. Like, very limited. But anyway, whatever. I need to sip. And by the way, I'm back on the sauce. Okay. Book of Revelation for Fauci. Let's see what we got here. Gotta bring up that random number generator. Ooh, big dog outside. Apollo woke up. He's like, who is that? Who is that? Come on. No. Ugh. Random. There it is. I know, Bubba. I hear it. I heard that dog. Okay. First, we get a chapter. Chapter 18. Got to put on the readers. Ugh. All right. Book of Revelation, chapter 18. How many verses do we got? How many verses are in chapter 18? A lot. 24 verses. All right. Chapter 18, 24 verses. How many verses? Which verse will it be? 9. Okay. Chapter 18, verse 9 in the book of Revelation in the King James Version of the Holy Bible, which is the only version that counts, in case you forgot. Okay. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. Okay, so this sounds like some horror Babylon shit. Yeah, definitely going to be some smoke and some fire. It might not be the kind of fire and smoke that you anticipate, but ultimately, it's a foregone conclusion. The kings got with the whore. They knew the outcome was going to be bad, but they did it anyway. Fauci got with the devil, knew the outcome was going to be bad, but did it anyway. And there you go. It's going to be shit. It's going to be sucky. It's going to happen to somebody. It's going to happen to Fauci, but mostly it's going to happen to us because Fauci is a minion of the devil, 100%. All right. There you go. Okay. Where is everyone? Well, it is the holiday season. It is the holidays. A lot of times folks are busy or they get tired, they get like take a nap. There's Christmas parties, there's cookie exchanges, there's all kind of shit happening. So, if it's a weird time, that's okay. We don't mind. I mean, this is why kind of like I didn't do the show on the Thanksgiving Eve because I just had a feeling it was going to be slow. And also just wasn't like there mentally. The universe wasn't tuning in. But I also think that it's okay if people skip a week because we all got shit to do. Let's see. Fuck you, made it. Hey, fuck you. Glad you are here with us. Oh, good. Digital Diviner, very popular oracle this evening. Will we get gigabit internet in our new place soon? Right now, they only have 300 megabytes per second. I assume that's what Mbps means. This is something I've never had to worry about, by the way. And I'm just very perplexed when people actually care about this shit because for me, as long as the internet works, that's all I need. Hey, quit chewing. I hear you chewing in there. He's like chewing on his feet. He did this when he was a puppy and I had him crated. And he was like chewing on his knuckles like as a thing. And he went away when I stopped crating it. But now that I'm like working a day job and he's used to me being home, I think he's starting to chew on his feet again. And look, he chewed his fur off his feet. It's horrifying. It's horrifying. I'm sorry. Anyway, digital definer. Anyway, here we go. Ooh, never. Never, never, never. You will not get the good internet And this is why. They might tell you that the internet is X gigabits per second, but the reality is, no, it never is. And I think you will only know this if you're one of them nerds that actually tracks it and actually looks it up. See, like for me, it doesn't matter because I don't game, I don't hardly stream except for this show, which is very small. But some people use a lot of internet, like they might be mining Bitcoin. I don't know. Yeah, they might need that speed. But for me, I wouldn't know. If you told me it was running slow, I wouldn't know. As long as it works, I don't care. So, yeah, you're not going to get that speed that you want. You're going to get something less than, but you're probably going to be paying for the speed that they tell you you're getting. That's how it works. We download stuff and run servers. Y'all seem like you're doing some like shady shit. So, yeah, maybe you need to find a second location to do all that from. Oh, yeah, no foot snacks. I think Mr. Wood is stuck on never. No, he just is very contrary ever since he and Karen got together. Fuck you. I was going to send you a bunch of mushrooms, but I didn't want you to get arrested at the post office because that's embarrassing. Thank you for not sending me mushrooms in international mail. Please don't do that. Please don't send me contraband through the mail. I mean, the chances are pretty good it would get through if he was good about packing it and it was innocuous. But I'm just saying, please don't do that. For your safety too. I mean, it might blow back on you. Now, here's the thing about mushrooms that you might not know about me. Me and mushrooms don't get along. I want to have that magic mushroom experience that everyone else seems to have, where they have love and light and they feel like the best things in the world and they're feeling like one with the universe. No, I don't get that experience. You know what I get? I get freaked out. I get really nauseous and I have to like sit in the corner for hours away from people, not being touched, not being bothered, and like just wishing for it to be done. That is what happens to me when I do any kind of crazy, weird drugs. So please don't send that to me. I will not know what to do with them. I would probably have to bury them in the field and like send it to the universe. And you would have sent that like through international mail. Probably would have cost you $100. So yeah, just don't do it. Don't do it. You can send me money, but that's a weird thing. We'd have to figure it out. It's international. But yeah, don't send me shrooms. Oh my goodness. Send it to a neighboring unoccupied unit with instructions. That's the thing. Like during COVID, like everybody moved out and this place is fucking empty. And now everyone's moved back in and it's fucking loud. I don't like it. So yeah, there are no unoccupied movements. Oh my goodness. uh oh, sorry, Prince. Yeah. Some folks in the shrooms don't get along. That's just how it works. And I know people say, oh, you got to push through. I'm like, no, I don't want 8 hours of nausea. I don't want that. I do not want that. Anyway, ooh, it's 9:30. Oh my gosh, it's halfway through the show. How did we get so far through the show? We're gonna do some tea now. So where are my tea earrings? Yes. I'm gonna slide my hand on in here and see what's up. Oh, this one. What do we got here? Oh, personalized top in quotes list. Okay. I know that you're aware of this phenomenon if you're online at all, even if you're just on Instagram and Facebook like me and not on the TikTok. Uh, at the end of the year, there comes that whole wave of your top 10, your top 10 articles you read, top 10 music you did, top 10 videos you watched, just like all these top 10s. And here's the thing, the man wants you to share it with your friends on the social media. So it'll be on Instagram, on Facebook, whatever. It'll be a list. And you'll share it, and everyone will be sharing it. It'll be all the same thing. And sometimes it'll be clever. Like it'll look like the one I saw recently was like some kind of indie music festival poster. Like, so all your bands would like be like a poster for like ACL Fest or something, but it would be listed like that. This is just the man mining your data. This is just the artificial intelligence learning more about you so it can sell more shit to you and ruin your life even more. I've been onto this shit forever. I think I might have participated in one or two in the very beginning before I understood. But once I understood what was happening, no, I never do this shit. Ever, ever, ever. Even if it seems like it's fun, even if it seems like it's harmless, it is a bad idea. Never do this shit. Ever, ever, ever. And so many people do it because they love it. It's cool. Their friends are doing it. Blah, 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 blah. It's like this AI thing that everyone's doing now with their pictures. They're sending all their selfies to this app. They are sending their fucking selfies to this app that is AI generated pictures coming back at you. This is how the man fucking kills you. This is how it works, y'all. Learns everything about you, all your shit. You give it up willingly. You actually pay for it sometimes. This app you have to pay for. And then you get all these pictures that the man has generated from his AI. Guess what? You ain't ever going to be private ever again because the man knows what you look like in every fucking era because you allowed it. So, no, don't participate in these things. Please don't do it. It's not good for you. It's not worth it. It's stupid. If you want to see your top 20 Spotify artists, just get on Spotify and look at your history and see what you played the most of. And if you really want to see yourself like on a poster, just get some fucking clip art and type all them artists in, and then boom, you're done. You don't have to get no fucking AI to do it for you, and you don't have to pay no AI to do it for you. But definitely, all these top 10s, end of the year lists, hoo ha, whatever's, that is the man minding your shit, and you're willingly giving it away, and it's not going to be good for you in the end. Period. So, don't do that shit. Don't do it. Even if it looks like fun, don't do it. No. Okay, let me go back up here. Oh, we only break immoral laws. Yeah, well, there you go. I have some hilarious drug smuggling stories. I bet you do. Don't we all? I mean, any of us who have indulged in the illegal drugs have some hilarious smuggling stories. Also, some hilarious purchasing stories because you always get the best entertainment when you go to buy drugs at your drug dealer's house. That's that is, you will never find a more crazy cast of characters than when you spend 10 minutes at your dealer's place buying whatever you need to buy. It is always a good time. Always. And if you're worried about it, send a friend. Oh my goodness. Yes, I am astute because I understand how the man works. And the man is only out to get you. So don't make it easy for him to get you. No. No, no, no. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I think I got all the questions that I have seen coming on up through here. I did. Okay. Who else has a question? We got 25 more minutes here left in the show. And I know we got some more questions out there because it's the holidays, it's the end of the year. Everybody's got things going on. So, yeah, let's do it. Please explain to me who the man is. Carol Jean, come on now. I know you're not a spring chicken and you must have heard this term before. But in a nutshell, the man is the oppressor, the thing, the entity, the institution, the whatever you want to call it, that is keeping you down. The man is keeping you down. The man is the reason you have migraines. The man is the reason you can't get ahead in life. The man is the reason that there's this crazy law that's impacting you. The man is the reason that you have to sneak around with your illicit substances because the man says you can't have them. That is the man. It's a metaphor. It's a broad metaphor. It covers a lot of shit. But it's the easiest thing to say for me to convey this idea to y'all. And I think most of y'all get it, especially those of y'all that's been following me for a while, because I've been talking about the man forever. And I'm not the first person to talk about the man. The man is common. Like he's like a ubiquitous boogeyman and has been for a long time. So, yeah, that's the man. Ooh, we got an essential oil question. I love it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Healing oil for your guys. Okay. Yep, the man is all them things. The man is so busy. He's so busy. The man does so many things. Like, I just wake up in the morning and think, how is the man fucking me now? What hurts? What am I feeling? What is the thing that's like bothering me? And how is the man in control of that? It's kind of like if you want to get consumed by it, you could. Like the Alex Joneses of the world are obsessed with the man. Like they cannot get over the fact that the man is fucking them. And they're getting fucked by the man just like everybody else, like all of us. But they're still upset about it. They're like, how could this be? How could the man be doing it? Well, the man's still doing it. Like, I mean, the rhythm is happening. But yeah, they just can't get over it. The rest of us are like, okay, we get it. This is how it's going to rock and roll. The man's going to have his thing up my butt this whole time I'm alive on this planet. So, how can I make it more lubricated? That's how we think about it. You know, some of them folks just don't want to buy the lube. Sometimes you got to buy the lube. All right. Essential oil. Speaking of slick things. Okay, let's see. Ooh, grapefruit. Yes, I love this one. Uplifts and detoxifies. So we're coming up into citrus season. Can't even talk. Citrus season here in Texas. Grapefruit, Rio Red is a Texas variety of grapefruit, and I'm often drinking grapefruit and vodka. That's usually my drink. So y'all should get some refreshing grapefruit. It's also a good cleaner. Grapefruit, any citrus oil, as a matter of fact, is a good solvent and degreaser and all around good cleanser. And it smells good. So, grapefruit, there's your answer. You don't like grapefruit? Oh no, I'm so sorry. Well, you can always just buy the grapefruit cleanser and then you don't have to eat it. You can just spray it on the counters and then just like wipe it down. And if the smell is really bothering you, well, maybe just send the grapefruit gift and then don't bother with like spraying it yourself. Oh, sorry. I used to not be a grapefruit person. And as I got older, my taste changed. Like oranges used to be my jam. And now orange is too sweet. And now grapefruit is much better. When I was a kid, I did not understand how Meemaw would just be like eating a grapefruit. And especially back in the 80s when shit was not super sweet, like it was just like bleh, gross. It tasted like vomit. It literally to me tasted like vomit. Grapefruit. But now that I'm older, I appreciate that strange kind of back of the throat bitterness, that flavor that is vomitesque, but it's not actually vomit. And so, like, yeah, it's not bad. I like it. It works. Yep, yep. Well, here's the thing I also discovered, and this I discovered working in grocery. Uh, Not every fruit that you taste as a kid is how the fruit should taste. A lot of times, the stuff you're given as a child is terrible and it's not good, and it doesn't taste good, and it's not meant to be a representation of the actual fruit. So, when I started working at a place that had access to better quality things, I started tasting more shit and I started tasting things that I normally would never have touched. But I learned to appreciate certain fruits like grapefruit if they're grown well. So there you go. Got to get the good stuff. Oh, I totally had some bitter pukes as a child. Of course I did. Don't every child have a bitter puke? Like, here's the thing when you're a little kid, you're probably puking a lot, like way more than you puke as an adult, unless you got some kind of problem going on with your digestion. Yeah, I remember being a little kid and being like sick was the worst thing ever. And when you throw up, you're like, "Ah," it's the worst thing. The taste, the flavor, everything about it is so bad. And so, like anything reminiscent of that, anything at all, it's just like, oh, just turns you off. But you get older, you realize, hey, not every puke's the same. Some are a little different, whatever. Yeah, grapefruit's not bad. Okay. You peel off the individual segments, then the juice fibers out of their casing. The flesh is sweet once that thin skin is off. Yes, that's the other thing. The white part of citrus fruit is very bitter. So if you're peeling an orange and it's one of them oranges that's like clings to the flesh and you don't get all that white part off, yes, it's going to taste bitter. Same thing with the grapefruit. Grapefruit flesh is dependent on a lot of factors, but the white part is going to make you pucker. That's just how it works. White makes you pucker. All right, 9:44. We got about 16 more minutes left in the show. If you have a question for the universe, then please put it in the chat and I will happily answer it for y'all. Tea, we're not going to do tea yet. Not yet. I think I'm going to try this emoji deck one more time. I know it keeps slapping us in the ass and like not giving us the unicorn, but I know the unicorn's in there and I'm desperate for the unicorn to come out. So here we go. We're going to shuffle this emoji deck and for the collective see what happens. Ooh, that was a good shuffle. I like this deck cuz it's thin and it's small, it fits my hands. And I can do the whole like slap and bridge thing. I love that. Okay. Here we go. Emoji for the week for the collective. What's it going to be? Hopefully, nothing bad. Oh, yes, this is a good one. We're going to be laughing our asses off. 7 laughs, 7 days of laughter. We are going to be having fun. This is the first time the emoji deck has given us a good reading. So, y'all take that to heart. That's a good sign. Okay. Book of Revelations for fuck you. Why? Oh, okay. Well, that is a very open-ended question for the Book of Revelation, but we're gonna see what's up. Okay, so we got 22 verses. Ooh, 22 chapters in the Book of Revelation. 22. Okay, we're at the very end there. I have to put on my readers. All right. Chapter 22 has, how many verses? Ooh, 21 verses in chapter 22. Let's see what verse we get for fuck yous. Why? Okay. Oh my God, I already forgot. Did I say 21? Was that right? Yes, 21. Okay. Okay, here we go. Generate. Oh my God, number 9 again. We had number 9 before. Remember, we had verse 9 before with our first reading. Oh. So, number 9 is the verse of the evening. All right. Book of Revelation, chapter 22, verse 9. Then saith he unto me, See thou do it not, for I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren of prophets, and of them which keep the sayings of this book. Worship God. Okay, well, it looks like it's the end of the thing. You might need to read the whole book of Revelation to understand the context. But it looks like it's all about like just believe in God. God is the answer. Just believe in God. There you go. Okay. All right. Yeah. There you go. And just you can find it. You can read it. Go look it up. You don't even have to have an actual copy of the Bible. If you got the internet and if you got the YouTube, you probably have the internet. You can just Google that shit. It's all available. You can read the whole damn thing. Now, I'm not saying the book of Revelation is easy reading. It's not. If you ain't read it before, you might need to take it in some chunks, but it's heavily metaphorical. And by the time you get to the very end, you're kind of coming to the conclusion of it. And basically, it's all about like, yeah, we went through some shit. It was bad. But in the end, believe in God. Okay. Digital diviner for Patrick. Are these bad colds and respiratory viruses going around? Lab made too. I don't know. So I know that I had the flu a couple of weeks ago. And I know it was the flu because the way it come on, I talked about it. Um, and I got over it. It wasn't the worst I ever had, but it wasn't good. And I just don't think it was a lab made thing. It felt like a regular flu. But let's see. What does Dick Wood have to say? Possibly. Yeah, that's the safe answer here on YouTube. We don't know the actual answer because there's all kind of weird shit going on. There's all kind of weird experiments happening. There's all kind of things happening in the world that we probably don't want to know about. Probably. Just saying. Anywho. All right. I'm going to have some more tea. You never get sick, and this is the year you got very sick twice in quick succession. Well, sometimes it's just your turn in the barrel, bitch. Sometimes it's your turn in the barrel. I have not had the flu since 2005, And guess what? This year I got it again. I thought maybe, since it had been so long, that I would never get the flu again. I was wrong. But I will say that this flu this time was way better to get through than the one I had in 2005. So whatever that was, whatever like possibly man-made shit that was a doozy. And whatever immunity I got from that helped me kick this one out the door within like at least a third of the time. Like it took me way longer to get over the other one. So I ain't complaining. All right, here we go. Tea. Time for tea. Paywalls. Oh, this is one that I've always been mad about, and I'm finally doing some tea on it. Okay. This got me going. So it's the end of the year, and Wikipedia is, as much as it's a controlled op, whatever, everyone uses it. This is the time of year when they're like begging you for money. You're like, hey, guess what? We're free. We're also free. Give us some money. And it got me thinking about paywalls. I fucking hate paywalls. I hate them. I always have. Here's why. Because I know that they ain't making all their money off of my subscription. No. The man owns all that shit. The man has all the advertising dollars funneled into that shit. All of it is already paid for. If it's not already like a government op, it's already paid for by advertisers, which are corporate entities. So I'm resentful when I click on a link that somebody posts and it's behind a fucking paywall, because I know, number one, whatever they're writing is not worth me paying for. And number two, it's already been paid for. So we should get rid of the paywalls, y'all. Everything should be free. All of the information should be available to everybody. And I do not buy this bullshit that they can't pay their reporters because our little subscription money does not go to them. No. All that shit's paid for. Jeff Bezos owns the fucking Washington Post. Why is there a paywall? He's like the fourth richest man in the world. Why? I don't know. All I know is that it fucking pisses me off. And I don't think it should exist. And I don't think it actually works. You can just get around that shit. Someone's going to copy and paste it and put it on some deep web thing. And you can find it if you want to. I'm too lazy. But otherwise, I think it's just stupid. So down with the paywall. We don't want the paywall no more. Once we got rid of the physical newspaper, the Wild Wild West happened. That is the internet. And that is how it works. Yes. Tarot for Carol Jean. Since they are sick, should I be Dallas bound? Oh, no. Well, here's the thing. You'll either get it or you won't. And there is no rhyme or reason to it. I have lived with people intimately, and they have not gotten the sickness that I have got, and vice versa. So I just don't know that it matters. But we're going to see what the tarot has to say. How do you not know what a paywall is? Fuck you. My God. It's like that's been around forever. It's almost obsolete. It's been around so long. Jesus. All right. Carol Jean, tarot. Ooh, the Magician. There you go. So you just have to be crafty about it. So take your vitamins, take your precautions, and if you're worried about it, then don't be. Because I think a lot of times when you get sick, it's because you're worried about getting sick. Like when I got the flu, I was not worried about the flu, but as soon as the flu started coming on me, it was hard to suppress the idea that I was getting the flu. And then when I did finally come down with the flu, I was like, I will not allow this thing to be my boss. I'm going to get over it because I need to be back at work by X amount of time or I'm going to be broke. And so I just like willed myself to get better. Whereas before, I kind of had the luxury of like not going back to work right away. And so I languished in that flu for a couple weeks. I think a lot of it is mind over matter. So, yeah, you just need to make sure that when you go, if you go to do the thing, you are going to be the magical magician who waves all the nastiness away and you're going to make it happen and it's not going to affect you. So, yeah, there you go. By the way, how is your new job going? Oh, it's fine. I love the fact that it's across the street, essentially. And I get to come home. We get an hour lunch. So I get to come home and walk Apollo and eat some lunch and watch some YouTube, just like chill for an hour. And then I go back. The only bad thing about it is that because it's kind of a weird, slow time for this job, um, they have been letting us go a little bit early, which normally I would not mind, but it is not a job that's paying me a lot of money. So every time I'm not working, it cuts into my funds. It cuts into my whole budget. So that's a bad part. The other part about it that I don't like is that I'm kind of the glorified dishwasher at the place. I get to do all the dirty jobs that nobody else wants to do. And even though other people have been told they need to help do the job, they're not fucking doing it. So I do all the dirty shit and it sucks. But whatever, at least it's across the street and I can't complain about that. So, anyhow. It's all good. It's all good. And I have another job, like a temporary job for the holidays, which is helping make up for that, fact that it's not always getting me 40 hours at the other place. So it's all good. Whatever. Whatever. I'm not complaining. I have a job. I have 2 jobs. They're okay. They're not the worst. I could be worse. I'm not. So yeah, there you go. Oh my goodness, y'all. We have come to the end of the show. I can't believe it. I am going to scroll back up, make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did, but that's all good. I did get myself another scratchy. Now, let me tell y'all about the scratch off. So, I went to the store to get a scratch off to the Asian grocery store. And I got there, and there was this family in line ahead of me, and they were letting the kids push all the buttons and whatever. So it took them forever to get their fucking tickets. And so finally they got their tickets, and I went up to the thing, and I put my money in, and the machine spit my money out. Now, I'll tell you why it did. It spit it out because it was some of my tip money from the show on Friday. Now, on Friday night, I did a show, the drag show that I normally do once a month. And the act that I performed was messy. So the tip money that I received was also messy. A little bit gritty, a little bit sticky, a little bit weird. But it was okay. So I put the money in the machine, it spit it out. And I put the money in the machine, and spit it out. And then I tried the other dollar that I had, and I put the money in the machine. And guess what? It got stuck. And the whole fucking machine shut down. So I'd waited like 5 minutes behind this family, and then finally got my money in, and it spit it out, and then finally it got in there, and then it shut the whole damn thing down. Like literally the whole machine went down. I broke the fucking machine. So I talked to the person, and they're like, yeah, we got to open it up. So they opened up the machine, and they were like, hey, is this your ticket? Family didn't get one of their tickets, which was in the bottom of the machine. Remember I told y'all that like I went to that place and got an extra ticket because someone didn't take it? Well, guess what? I lost that opportunity. So she walked off with that ticket, comes back with some keys, opens up the machine. My dollar bill, which was sticky, and I didn't tell her it was sticky. I just was like, she's like, it's an old bill. I'm like, yeah, sure, it's old, whatever. And then she like tries to pull it out and it rips. So like this dollar bill gets ripped in half. She finally gets it out. She's like, I'm going to get you another dollar. So she goes and gets me another dollar. And she's like, I don't know if you want to put this in the machine. I'm like, well, now I feel bad. It's taking like 10 minutes for you to figure this shit out. If I don't actually get a fucking ticket, I'm going to be an asshole. So I put the dollar in. It worked. I got a ticket. So this is the ticket I got after I broke the fucking machine. And I don't even know if it's going to work, but whatever. We're going to scratch it off. Yep. Same one we had last week. There's 9 prizes. I think if you get 3 matches, you win. I'm still mad I didn't claim that fucking Powerball ticket. I mean, because what if that was a winner? What if that was a winner? I'd be so upset. Whatever. What can you do? You just have to live your life and hope that you win the lottery. Okay. I think I've got most of these scratched off. Hard to say. Okay. So we got a match 3. I don't even know where my readers are. Hold on. Hold up. Okay. And no, I did not win. But at least we got 2 $500 on here. Last time we did not get any $500. And I don't even think we got $50 on there. But yeah, not a winner. Should have listened to the universe. When my dollar got stuck and eaten in half, I should have just walked away, but I felt bad. So whatever. That's how it goes. Oh, y'all. All right. Well, this has been a fun night here on the OraCola. I want to thank all y'all so much for tuning in and hanging out with me on this lovely Wednesday in December 2022. Of course, you can always rewatch the show. You can watch all the old shows. They're all on youtube.com/channel arcieoracola. And you can also tell your friends to watch the show if you have not done so. They might enjoy it. You can also subscribe. You can also like. You can also hit the notification bell. You can also send offerings to me if you live in the United States through YouTube, Venmo, or PayPal at arcieocola, ARCIECOLA. Or you can send me gifts in the mail, which I get sometimes, like these little earrings. They're so cute from Carol G. You can send me an email at arcieoracola@gmail.com, and I will tell you how to get in touch with me. I hope y'all have a lovely week. And remember, laugh. All right, y'all. See y'all next time. Bye.